Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation, Sunday, July the 18th in the Gospel. The apostles returned from their mission. They gathered around Jesus and told him all that they had done and taught. He said to them, "Come away to a deserted place all by yourselves and rest for a while." For many were coming and going, and they had no leisure even to eat. And they went away in a boat to a deserted place by themselves. Now we know what's going to happen here. The people will follow him, and Jesus will get out and teach the people because he has pity on them, because they were like sheep without a shepherd. But I want to focus on the fact that our Lord is really concerned, first of all, that we work hard. All right, he was never shy about making the apostles work hard, and even preparing them, for difficulties, pushback, obstacles, all that kind of stuff. But to work hard, because we kind of have to go at God's pace, and not just dilly-dally or procrastinate, and not even try to struggle to overcome that procrastination bug, that many of us are afflicted with, but to work hard. So he never was shy about, having them work hard. So they went out and they worked hard. They preached the gospel and they came back and they were overjoyed, and they shared their good news with him. They shared the good news, his good news with him. Undoubtedly, our Lord was delighted. But he was also conscientious about the fact that they were tired and they needed to come away and rest for a while. With God, it's not all about work, 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 He knows that we need times of leisure as well. And leisure is very important, very apropos for this time of summer. COVID restrictions are being lifted. And it's very important that, we engage, or we have an idea of what proper leisure is. That it's not all about work. Work is very important, obviously. We need to put food on the table. But we can easily fall into an over-seriousness or almost a workaholism in our North American society, where it's just all work. And I realize some people, they don't spend their leisure time properly. And this is really the point here, is the importance of leisure and spending our leisure time properly. Because leisure and rest is not a cessation of activity, but rather it's the changing of one activity to another, but an activity that is rejuvenating, an activity that is kind of restarting, recharging the batteries. That's what's really important to reflect on. And so our leisure time should be somewhat planned out. And not just, well, what am I going to do, this summer? What am I going to do today? And we don't really have any clue. We haven't thought about it. And that's usually a recipe for wasting time, perhaps getting in trouble on the net, engaging in gossip or whatever. So I'm not talking about straitjacketing ourselves with our leisure, having like a so determined and defined schedule that it's almost like obsession with the use of time properly, but a kind of framework for the way in which we use our leisure, because it should be truly rejuvenating, and it should be something that is somewhat structured. So it could be, playtime. Certainly the kids need to play. There's not enough playtime with children just playing. They're on the machines too much. I always say with kids, God time, family time, playtime or reading time, and then screen time is the very last. They don't need that stuff, certainly during the summer. And so obviously that has, they're not praying 24 hours a day type of thing, but, and that should be our basic structure as well, that we're making time for God first, and then family time, spending time together, picnics, going for strolls, all that kind of stuff, playing cards, just having family chat time. At table, no cell phones, like no instruments. Maybe one and mom or dad has it and it's upside down in case there are emergencies, like other family members or whatever, but nobody turns that over unless there's an emergency, and it's only mom or dad. And that's an agreed upon policy at supper time, so that you actually talk. Family time, and then book time, so kids learn how to read, and then of course the screen time, maybe. They don't really need it, but maybe that's there as well. So this is what's really important for you and me. Jesus was conscientious about the apostles needing leisure. So it's an essential part of our being human beings. So have an idea of how you're going to spend your leisure time. It's really important. We don't want to waste time. Time is the most precious commodity we have while we are here in this world. work hard like the apostles, but also have a structured leisure time where you just enjoy life in a different kind of way. God bless you.